is she? I literally feel like I'm channeling my inner Jethalal today. Like, let me just use my hair. Hello, Sundari. Today's video is going to be all about my favorites. These are the things that I've accumulated in over, I don't even know how many months since the last favorites that I did. You guys know, in order for me to do favorites, I really need to be like using stuff for a very long period of time. That's the reason why my favorites sometimes are very delayed, but just because they're delayed doesn't mean they're not delicious. So today we're gonna start off a couple of products that I really like, and then we might get into some food. Yeah. So I think the first thing that you have most probably noticed, apart from the fact that I look like Jethalal a tiny bit, is my lipstick. Now my lipstick is something that I've absolutely loved. This formula, I've spoken about these lipsticks a while, and I'm still speaking about them because they are beautiful, especially this color. This is a brand called Wearified by my friend Anam, and she has just these beautiful shades of matte lipsticks that actually work on almost on all like Indian skin tones. I absolutely loved Monday, which was a very natural, like just a nude shade like this, and I literally use it every single day. But I really wanted to try that deep red shade, and that is the thing that I have on my lips right now. It looks so different when you apply it on different people, and I really love the sort of formula it is. It's I think $8.99 for 4 grams, but they always have an offer, so you should definitely check it out. I have about 4 lipsticks from the range, and these are matte lipsticks that don't really dry out your lips. They're also like I wouldn't say they're 100% transfer proof, but it really depends on the color. Like Monday on the other hand is very transfer proof as compared to BBRL. So I think it really depends on which shade that you're trying, which shade that you are using on the regular. But for me, I absolutely love these. I've recommended it to everyone that I possibly know that wants to try lipsticks. It's a beautiful formula. It's a really beautiful finish. They last, at least on my lips, I would say somewhere around like 6 to 7 hours, and then you know, when you eat food, if there's any contact with oil anyways, they kind of dissipate a tiny bit, which is pretty normal for all lipsticks according to me. But I really love these, so I really wanted to put them in my favorites. It's just it's really good. Anam did good this time. The second product that I really wanted to put in here is something that I've been doing for over like 1 month. I did a video about doing gel nails, and my nails always have gel paint now. Like, look how glossy. It's crazy how good these look. I absolutely love gel nail paints now. I do them by my own self at home. If you want to see, I've actually done a video about how exactly I do it at home. They are brilliant. They're very easy to do according to me. If you're used to painting your nails, they don't go anywhere. So if you're someone like me who has to do a lot of like housework, and you go to the gym and you cook and your nail paint always tends to chip, try out gel nails. I really like this one by this brand I can't pronounce. I'm going to leave all of the links in the description box so you can check it out. But this is the red color that I have. A couple of you had asked me that which nail paint I have on my nails. Please be careful that you have to buy a UV lamp with this. These nail paints don't dry like normal nail paints. You need a UV lamp. So if you don't have the UV lamp, don't purchase these. But if you want to get into gel nails, and you're like me and you really like the same nail paint all the time, then you should definitely try this. But apart from that, I really like it. This wasn't that expensive either, and I think this is going to last me at least 2 years because I use very little of this, and yeah, I think it's still pretty much full. So this might last me a very long time. So this is definitely a favorite. The third thing in my favorite is almost like a self promo, but it is my favorite, so I really wanted to put in it. It is the new KOQAL Eye Jewels. Now these are reusable under eye patches. You guys know I've actually done videos about it, that I have really puffy eyes in general. The puffiness also increases, decreases depending on the sodium intake, if I'm PMSing and all those other things. But these under eye patches are brilliant for that. They fit your under eyes properly. I've already done like a video, like a launch video of it, and so it comes in a box, a white box that looks like this. It has the KOQAL logo on top, which is a 12 face star, and then you open it. On the inside you have these two patches that are reusable, and then on top you also have the instructions of how exactly you want to use it. These patches are shaped and sized so that it fits your eye properly first, and it's also sized so that you can apply it on your eyes and just do your whole skincare routine and all of your makeup, and just have these on your face for about 10 minutes and then remove it, and it has this beautiful effect. It really helps in, first of all, absorbing your product into your skin. It also really helps in bringing like the moisture from underneath your skin to the surface level, and that is something that is a brilliant thing for anyone that has puffy eyes, tired eyes, not just puffiness, but if you have some form of texture in your under eyes, these patches will do a lot of magic, and you can use them every single day. Just wash it and put it back, and that's it. So these are a really great investment. I'm going to put the link of these two in the comment section in the description box, so you guys can try it there. Now we come to something to eat. Now I've always been obsessed with like Korean food, and it's quite ironic because I'm a vegetarian and I can't eat egg either. So for me, Korean food is like very much limited, but I really like chewy textures. So I once saw, I think back in 4 or 5 years ago, I saw someone eating tteokbokki, and I really wanted to have it for my own self, and I tried to like make it by my own self. I failed considerably, and then I finally figured out how to make it properly, and I also did a video about it. So when I was in Kathmandu, I was making my own tteokbokki and I would freeze it. But then I came back to India and I realized that all of that stuff is available online. And I noticed that not a lot of people have actually done content about it, that, you know, where exactly you can buy Korean food or tteokbokki and all those things. And I ended up finding a website that has everything, especially frozen tteokbokki. So if you're someone that really wants to try frozen tteokbokki and you want to make it at home, the tteokbokki, so you can just buy the tteok. You can actually go, this website is really great because I bought the tteok, I bought gochujang, and I bought a couple of other things from there, and they deliver within India, and I think they deliver in Mumbai. It's called Seela Mart. If you order tteok and you're in Delhi, they'll most probably deliver your order within 1 day or maximum 2 days, which I think is great. And they make this fresh in India, and then they freeze it so that it's easy for them to kind of like, you know, ship around. But I just thought if you guys were interested in Korean food, maybe this would be helpful. I've been making tteokbokki a lot. I really crave Korean food when I'm PMSing for some reason. Like, it's pretty crazy. But apart from that, I also was completely obsessed with a TV series that I thought maybe you guys would be interested in. It's called Schitt's Creek. It started in 2016 and it finished in 2020. I discovered it about a month ago. I watched it so quickly that it was finished, I think, within 2 weeks. I finished about 4 seasons of it in 2 weeks. So a family that's really, really rich kind of loses all of their money and they have to shift in a motel. The story kind of revolves around those 4 people and how exactly the family grows and the sort of issues they have to deal with, and I find it to be very interesting. Another thing that I really find interesting in Schitt's Creek is how non-heterosexual relationships are portrayed in a very natural, normal way, and not like the stereotypical way that we've seen before. And that really was very beautiful. Like, you know, I don't know, it's just something that you don't really see that often, so when you do see it, you should appreciate it. Schitt's Creek did really well when they were on, but for some reason I never really got around to watching the series when it was available like live. But I just discovered it and it's beautiful. I've already finished it. I would highly recommend you guys to try it. Sometimes it does get a tiny bit slow because it's the same thing that they've come to this non-city life, and so there's farmlands and everything, so it can get a tiny bit boring in a couple of episodes, but in general I really liked it, and I thought I would put in my favorites this time, because I don't really put a lot of TV series in my favorites because I don't really watch a lot. So yeah, the last two products that are going to be in my favorites, I think, is something that I would recommend all of you to try, especially because it's summertime right now, and I think these two would just, you would really love it. The first is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hours Foundation. You can use it as a concealer, you can use it as a foundation. Right now it's summertime, it's going to be gross, it's going to be sweaty, it's going to be oily, and I think this works really well in those sort of harsh weather conditions. My color is actually a tiny bit off, so that's why I don't use this specific one, but this is a really great formula, and definitely it's a favorite for summers, so you should try it. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, the last product is, I think, my favorite find in over like a month and a half. I use it almost every single day. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. I even called the founder one time and I was like, dude, you made such a great product. And that is Face Skin SPF Juice. This is the best sunscreen I've tried recently. It has no white cast, it has no feeling of a sunscreen. It almost feels like you're applying a moisturizer that's hydrating. It has all sorts of things, SPF 50, 4 pluses, UVA, UVB protection, and you can apply this around your eyes. And I don't know if you can see in the sunlight, but I've finished almost half of this. It's amazing. You guys definitely need to try it. I really like it. So that is about it. Those are actually my favorites. I hope you guys really find this useful. If you have any questions about any of these products, definitely let me know in the comment section. If you have tried any of these products and you liked it, if you didn't like it, also let me know in the comment section. It's always brilliant to have your comments, just to kind of like tally back if you liked it or if you didn't like it. If you have any video requests also, please leave them in the comment section. That's about it. Bye.